Watch me debate this Trump supporter on whether or not women should have the right to vote in America. This is a type of regressive rhetoric that Donald Trump emboldens in our country, and it comes at a time when he is constantly saying we need to tone down the rhetoric. He's saying that Democrats are inflammatory, and then in the next breath, he'll say that Kamala is a Marxist, all Democrats are communists, ABC is rigged, and every institution in America needs to be torn down because they are targeting him. So, in this video, we're going to highlight how Donald Trump and his supporters are actually the ones using this type of inflammatory rhetoric that leads to the volatile state that America is in today. We'll break this clip down, but first, I want to show you a clip of the Good Liars, friend of the show, at a Trump rally handing out signs. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you're subscribed to the Mockler channel. You can also find the Good Liars in the description below, and check this out.
So we've got some signs here at the Trump rally. Everyone's talking about toning down the rhetoric. We also have some other ones like I hate Taylor Swift, some other things Donald Trump has said. So we're going to see which ones are more popular with Trump supporters here. Hey guys, we're giving out free signs. We've got tone down the rhetoric, and then we've got lock up Kamala.
You want lock up Kamala? Yeah. Or could you want to tone down the rhetoric sign?
Yeah, that's
no.
Down.
Lock her up. You want to lock up Kamala?
Lock up Kamala. Yeah.
Okay. Not the tone down the rhetoric?
No. Tone down the rhetoric is one of them, and then we've got they're eating cats and dogs, which is the unfounded claim that Trump was saying. You want that one? The cats and you want they're eating cats and dogs? Yeah. There hasn't been any proof of that yet, but he did say it at the debate.
Tone down the rhetoric.
See, that's the one. That's a hard sell.
That's a hard sell?
Yeah.
Why is it hard?
Turn up the rhetoric.
We have I hate Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the one you want?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, I think it's 50 though.
But you don't want to tone down the rhetoric?
We thought the tone down the rhetoric was going to be the popular one, but people wanted they're eating cats and dogs, which is like kind of like crazy rhetoric.
Do you want to tone down the rhetoric one?
No, she wants to.
You don't want to tone down the rhetoric one. Okay, here you go.
I don't know. I think we might have given away the last Taylor Swift one. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. Would you rather just tone down the rhetoric? You don't want to tone down the rhetoric? Oh, okay.
I want to lock up Kamala and a tone down the rhetoric.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to lock up Kamala and tone down the rhetoric sign?
Yes.
Okay, so tone down the rhetoric. Okay, but then what were you saying about Kamala?
She's committed treason against our country.
This lady had to have been made in some sort of lab. There is no way they have this little self-awareness. But again, Trump supporters like this are emboldened by Donald Trump's bombastic rhetoric, and I'll prove that even further in the clip that I'm about to play. But I think this is also proven by Mark Robinson being outed as a complete freak yesterday. I mean, we knew that he was crazy, but Donald Trump genuinely doesn't care about the morals or the value systems of the people that he surrounds himself with. He only cares about how loyal they are, and that leads to situations like this. I hope the Democrats are about to start deluging North Carolina with ads about how Mark Robinson was endorsed by Trump, intercut with as much of the porn site stuff as they can legally air on TV. A lot of the stuff is way too extreme and gross to air, but it's so insane that it could genuinely lose North Carolina for Donald Trump. This article just released, and it reads, Trump's impulse after Robinson bombshell report is to ignore and power through, and this could genuinely hurt Republicans down ballot in North Carolina and could lose the state for Donald Trump. For example, the 538 model, the predictive model, you guys know I love this stuff. Harris is now winning 51 times out of 100. Trump is winning 49 times out of 100. Yes, it's a coin flip, but a few months back, North Carolina was thought to be surely red. When Biden was still in the race, he was going to lose North Carolina. Now, Harris is pulling ahead, not only in the top predictive models, but also the top betting markets. Polymarket has billions of dollars in it, and it now shows that VP Harris is pulling ahead. And yesterday, after the news, it is now a coin flip in North Carolina again, which is great. A lot of times these betting markets update faster than the polls because people with millions of dollars will shift their money around right when news comes out. So when some of the most credible markets like Polymarket have VP Harris gaining ground rapidly, and then 538 has VP Harris rapidly gaining ground in all of these key swing states, I think it is a good sign, especially when Trump supporters are caught using divisive rhetoric like this. I want you to watch me debate these two young Trump supporters who are my age and who have very clearly been brainwashed about, number one, whether or not immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country, and two, whether or not women should have the right to vote.
These people who are coming here are not assimilating, they're poisoning the blood of the country, voting Donald Trump.
The founding fathers restricted voting rights for vast majorities of people, including women. The women didn't receive the right to vote until the 19th Amendment.
And then we fixed that.
I don't think that was a good thing.
You don't think so?
I don't think it was a good thing. I believe
The 19th Amendment?
Yeah, every person, women, men, black, white, whatever, has equal dignity under the law and before God. That doesn't mean they'll have the same roles and should have the same influence in a society.
So who should have influence in our society?
Christian leaders.
White Christian men. Interesting.
White Christian men.
Trump said he wants to be a day one dictator. Would you be okay with him extending that throughout the rest of his presidency?
No, I don't think so.
You did say you hated democracy, though.
Yeah, we're a constitutional republic.
We're a democratic republic.
No, we're not.
You don't think so?
No, we're a constitutional republic.
These two things aren't mutually exclusive. If you have mechanisms that allow people to vote representatives in, and those representatives vote for you, that is a representative democracy, right?
No, yeah, sure, but it's also a constitutional republic.
Yeah, they're not mutually
Think about
exclusive.
this, though. We have 2 senators for each state.
Well, those representatives are elected by the people, by us. We go out and we vote every November 7th or whatever, and we elect these people. This kid has no clue what he's talking about, obviously. He's just parroting other talking points, and there's so much to break down here. First, these people are only emboldened by the rhetoric of Donald Trump, the rhetoric of Mark Robinson or Matt Gaetz, people who say misogynistic stuff all the time, but anytime Donald Trump talks about Hillary Clinton or Kamala Harris or E. Jean Carroll, he says the most disgusting stuff. Every single time he tweets about Taylor Swift, he said, "I hate Taylor Swift," in all caps. You can draw a direct line from Donald Trump's rhetoric surrounding these issues to his supporters feeling emboldened to say this stuff out in public. People didn't say this stuff out in public during the Obama era. I mean, maybe they did, but not with America First hats on, which that's what annoys me. He has an America First hat on, but all of his values are the antithesis of what America stands for. He says immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country when our country is a melting pot. It has been built off the back of immigrant labor. He says America First, then claims women shouldn't be able to vote, and one of the foundational aspects of America is that everybody has an equal opportunity. Even VP Harris is always talking about an opportunity economy. Everybody in America, whether you're a woman or you're a black person or you're a minority, or everybody should have equal opportunities. That is the best part of America, and this man wants to strip that away. We also argued about whether or not we're a democracy or a constitutional republic. This is one of my least favorite talking points. The only reason they say this is because the word democracy vaguely sounds like Democrat and republic vaguely sounds like Republican. We are a representative democracy. We vote people in and they represent us in Congress. These people want to twist these words because we're also a constitutional republic. These two things are not mutually exclusive whatsoever. And obviously these kids don't know that. They don't know anything beyond these vague talking points that they learned from their favorite YouTuber, who is most likely Nick Fuentes in this case. I mean, the America First hat, him saying women shouldn't be able to vote. Clearly a Nick Fuentes fan, and he won't even show his face. That's the funniest part. If you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed my breakdown, make sure you leave a like, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button, and have a great rest of your day yourself. Peace out.